So welcome back to another episode, and today is my NX Most Wanted list. Some games, some dream games I would love to see come out on the NX. Now, the NX is on the horizon. It will be coming. If you like it or not, it will be here. I'm jumping on the bandwagon. I'm excited for it. I really am. I love the Wii U. I think there's a lot of great games on the Wii U. Would I have liked more on the Wii U? Absolutely. But we might get that with the NX. Now, some of the rumors coming out, there's rumors about the NX games. This one totally blew me away. I can't believe how excited about this I got. Luigi's Mansion on the NX. If that was a launch game, I just lose it. Because can you believe it's 15 years since Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube? Really, it's been that long. It's unbelievable how time's flown by since that release. But here it is. Here's my Luigi's Mansion, and I'm kind of lucky I got it signed by Charles Martinet here when he was over at my house drinking wine with Kim and some friends. But I remember when Luigi's Mansion got released. It was a Sunday. And I got the GameCube when it first got released. And okay, I'll admit, the game didn't take a lot for me to beat it. It took 2 sittings. It was a very, very short game. But I loved it. I loved Luigi got his own game. He was in this haunted mansion. He's going around. It was magical. I thought it was a real magical Nintendo experience. And I want more of it. Now, obviously, here's another one signed by Charles Martinet. We also got one on the 3DS, but you know the name of this show, The Happy Console Gamer. I would love Luigi's Mansion on a console again, on the NX. So it's a rumor, but it's got to be taken as a rumor. But when I heard about that, I was like, holy shit, so exciting. Now, a game that we haven't heard about in fucking donkey's years is a game that I first played on the N64, fell in love with, and the last time I played it was this one, Wave Race, on the GameCube. There's a lot of GameCube games I want on the NX. It's funny that way, but I remember sitting there just playing Wave Race, it being such a relaxing experience. You know, just using a jet ski, going around tracks. It's not changing the world, but it was Nintendo's franchise. It was Nintendo's Wave Race, their racing game, and I thought that it was going to go onto the Wii U, and it never did. It was just like, shit. So I really am hoping on the NX we get a Wave Race. Bring back Wave Race. I don't know if that will happen. They used to be tech demos, really. They really used to be like, you judge the entire system on what Wave Race could do. Isn't that ridiculous? Now, I know I'll get no argument from anybody. FZero. We need another FZero. And we need it on a console. We need it lightning fast like the original. I played the living shit out of the GameCube game. The living crap. I would just try to beat my friend's time over and over and over again. And many, many days playing, FZero. And obviously on the Super Nintendo where I was first introduced to it. We are in desperate need of an FZero. We really need an FZero again. And I know they know this exists. They can't let this go. I personally think that they're working on it, but that's my weird spider sense, my Nintendo sense. I really hope we get that. Now, we've gotten a lot of different versions of this game since the introduction. Again, on the GameCube, Animal Crossing. I bought this the day it came out, and it's so funny to say these things, but it was a bit of a religious experience for me. It was a bit of a Sims, kind of game. A game that I didn't think I would enjoy. But I thought, okay, it's by Nintendo, I'll give it a shot, and I fell in love with it. Every day, I was checking on my stuff in this game, and the characters were charming, the world setting was charming. It was the first Animal Crossing, and there's been a lot since, but I want to return to console. Now, I know there's a Wii one, but I want a high-definition Animal Crossing, and I know Kim does now as well, now that I've introduced her to the series. Now, this one is really pushing it, but every E3 I get hyped up thinking maybe this year, every single gaming event, I'm like, maybe this one's going to be announced. and that is a true sequel to Mario 64. Now, there's been a lot of great Mario sequels. You know, there's been Mario Galaxy, 3D World over the years, Sunshine, all that. I've enjoyed them all a heck of a lot, but I don't know, I would love a big 3D world for Mario to explore, but built off the Nintendo 64 version. And, one way you can go on this really big adventure, and I know you can do that in Galaxy and all that, but I'm being very nostalgic here, and I'm going back to the N64 and hoping for a sequel in that regard. Wouldn't that be cool? Does it come as any surprise that I would want Metroid Prime? Yes, a real sequel or a real expansion to Metroid Prime in any degree. I loved this game. It was awesome. And I really thought on the Wii U that we'd be using the controller to see in first person a lot of times to scan objects. I thought that's what they're going to do. And they never did. And we never got anything like that. So it's still early. We could still get a Metroid game on the Wii U. That's possible. But I think all attention is being switched to the NX. So it's weird because with the Wii U, we never got a Metroid game. We get a Metroid game every generation for every Nintendo console, and we didn't this time. Very unusual. So this one's still in the clouds if it's gonna be on the Wii U or NX, but I'm leaning towards the NX. But lots of games to talk about. Some ports I'd like, Skyward Sword, I'd like to see a port of that onto the NX. That would be wonderful. But yeah, it's kind of getting into that kind of pre-E3 hype. I'm getting kind of excited talking and thinking about, upcoming NX games and what they possibly might look like and all that kinds of stuff. So what do you guys think? What games are you looking forward to on the NX? Do you agree with my list? Do you think I should add some games? Is there something I forgot? So anyways, guys, until next time.